You're entering VTV's Chamber Zone. Your business community at work. Representing the Vernal area and Duchesne County Chambers of Commerce, here's Adam Massey and Irene Hansen.
Hello, I'm Irene Hansen with the Duchesne Chamber of Commerce, and my co-host Adam Massey is not with me today, but I have someone else wonderful that I'm so excited to have here today, Devin Woolsey. Devin, of course, has wears many hats. What we're here to talk about today is the Roosevelt Business Alliance, but your day job is you work for the Uinta Basin Standard, and Devin and I have become great friends because with the Chamber of Commerce, we're here to promote business. And so we work with partners, and of course VTV being one of our main partners, the Uinta Basin Standard, radio stations in our area, all important ways to get the word out. So Devin, thanks for all your hard work, which is why you started to get involved in the Roosevelt Business Alliance. Now, a little bit of history. You know, a Chamber of Commerce, we serve certain purposes, but we realized we needed a real tight alliance of our Roosevelt businesses to cross-promote, to promote. Tell me about how that all took place. I know that Darlene Garrison from our office kind of kicked it off and started meeting. Tell us how you saw things evolve.
Well, I'm now a year here in the basin. I actually came here last August, and the salesman before me, Ross Stevens, he says, "Hey, we're going to go to a meeting at the Frontier Grill." And I said, "Great, this will be fun." So we go to that meeting, and we show up there, and there are prominent business owners surrounding this table. And I got really excited because I thought, hey, we are going to be, you know, rubbing shoulders with some of the biggest, best business owners in town. And as we got talking, about things that are important to Roosevelt, important to business, important for our customers to know, we decided we didn't want to be just a committee of talking. We wanted to be a committee of action.
That's right.
And so one of the weeks we decided, hey, let's go ahead and form a presidency, a board of directors for this nonprofit group. And so we got things rolling, we got the ball rolling with the 501c3 paperwork, and we decided to have a board of directors at which we were able to have a vote, and we were able to install the board of directors in that meeting. And from there on, it just really grew and became very exciting for us as business owners, as a community.
You know, Devin, what I've been impressed with, and I give a lot of that credit to you for your leadership, but what I've been impressed with is we have, like you said, the very big businesses. I mean, gosh, L&L Ford, some of the banks. We've just some great large businesses, but then we have some very small mom and pop businesses. And what I like is everybody is there to help promote each other's success. One of the things that hadn't happened really for years is cross-promotion, where you go into one business and get a coupon or a reason from that business to go to a different business.
That's correct.
And of course, again, with your ties to the Uinta Basin Standard has been phenomenal. So we really hit the ground running.
Yes.
Because we were able to immediately capture some great community events where we could work together to promote. Tell us, we just got done with the Holly Fair. Wow, what a phenomenal event. Tell us how that came together to put together this consortium of businesses that were promoting each other.
Yeah, with the thousands of people that come into town for the Holly Fair, it's just mind-boggling when you walk through those hallways at each one of those locations. How many people are there buying things from the vendors, and those 4 locations are packed all day long, every hour of the day. And as a Roosevelt Business Alliance, we sat down and said, what can we do to get these thousands of people through our business doors as well? How are we going to get them to know? And so we were able to work with you, Irene, in the Duchesne Chamber of Commerce, and as a Roosevelt Business Alliance, we were able to put together a really cool little public supplement to our newspaper, which you were able to hand out at the Holly Fair, which was really exciting. As people would pick them up, they would realize, hey, there's more going on in this town than just this Holly Fair.
That's right.
And so we actually put a map on this supplement, and this map actually shows some of the business locations and that they're having sales, and that they're actually promoting something as well to get people through their doors. And so we were able to print this cool 4-page section, and the businesses were able to put some ads in there, really showing and highlighting the things they'll be doing that same day for that Friday and Saturday. And we've had a lot of success. People having 100, 200% of their sales from the year before, and it was fantastic.
And you know what? That is amazing. For a small business or a medium business, if you start doubling your business, you're doing some amazing things.
Oh, yes.
And again, Roosevelt City, great partner. They're so excited right now to have this group coming together, and I'll tell you, it's a dynamic meeting. I think it's the second Tuesday of every month at 8 o'clock at the Frontier Grill. If you're a business in the Roosevelt area, please come. And, it includes realtors, dentists. This is just about building momentum in Roosevelt for commerce.
Yes, we would love to have anybody that owns a business, we would love to have there. We love their company and their thoughts.
Well, I'll tell you, again, a fun group, you'll have a ball, and you get a great breakfast. That's my favorite part.
Exactly.
But in the next segment, we're going to talk about some upcoming events and activities. One thing that we can't talk a lot about, but we're going to roll out a big customer appreciation thing after the first of the year. So we'll be right back to talk about that, to talk about your local chamber in Vernal and Roosevelt right after this.
Almost 45% of the oil produced in Utah, 7.8 million barrels, comes from Duchesne County. That oil feeds our state economy, provides job growth, and supports local business. Here in Duchesne County, we're working to make Utah an economic, cultural, and technological leader. Whether you're here for business or pleasure, Duchesne County will welcome you with open arms and invite you to explore all the beauty of the Uinta Mountains. Duchesne County, close enough for business, far enough to get away.
Welcome back to Chamber Zone, your business community at work. And that's really what we're talking about today. I have Devin Woolsey with me with the Uinta Basin Standard, but actually officially today here as the president of the Roosevelt Business Alliance. We really are talking about our business community at work. And first of all, we have some great events coming up. So tell us a little bit about some other things that might be going on this December where businesses and the Business Alliance may be cross-promoting and doing some major pushes for the holiday season.
Well, we've got the most exciting thing that we were able to do during the holiday season is bring back a long-time tradition, which I haven't lived here my whole life, but as I've talked to a lot of the area residents, they all say, whatever happened to that tree that was at Zion's Bank that we got to decorate, that the elementary kids got to decorate? And we put together a time and a place where we can actually show the community that we want that tree back because it was cut down some time ago, I'm not sure how many years. But we were able to get a new tree thanks to some sponsors in the community, and we were able to plant that tree just last week into the Old Mill Park on 4th East, or 3rd East, excuse me. And so now we have another opportunity to go and decorate a tree every year at the holiday season. And so on Monday, December 4th, we're going to be lighting up that tree, putting on some lights and lighting it up for the season. And our hope is to get some elementary children involved and get them to make some cool decorations for it. And again, bringing the community together as well as the businesses, because we've asked the businesses as well to decorate their storefronts. And we're actually going to have a vote on whose storefront wins. We'll have the community vote on it. And it'll be really exciting to drive down Highway 40, down Roosevelt Main Street, and see all the lights and all the decorations, and hopefully bring back that tradition that families have loved over the past few years.
I think nothing brings back fond memories to most people thinking back on their own childhood is walking downtown during the holiday season, whether you were looking at lights or in-store windows. Now, of course, I'm was born in the 50s, so that's a long time. But when I think back, I have very fond memories of the downtown where I was raised. And so again, I think that's a great atmosphere that people really look forward to. I've talked to Chad Mortensen with Marion's. He's got some great ideas for decorations, but many of our other businesses do too. And we're excited to see what comes up, and again, to be able to vote on that, get the public involved, and all those kinds of things. Well, Devin, while we still have a couple of minutes left, let's talk a little bit about the big push we want to do next year on customer service, as well as thanking people who are coming to Roosevelt to conduct business. Let's talk a little bit about what we have planned. Maybe we can get some people kind of excited about that.
You betcha. We appreciate our customers. They are the reason we are in business. We appreciate anybody who walks through our door and supports us in any way possible, whether they buy a 10-cent candy all the way to a $300 item off the shelf. We're excited for them.
Or a brand new car.
Or a brand new car. Yeah, let's go even higher than that. And so we want to thank those customers. We want them to know how appreciative we are of them walking through our doors. And so the first of the year, we want to be able to thank them. And so all we can say, because we want this to be a little bit of a surprise, is that if you come and shop in Roosevelt, you have a chance to be thanked in a way that, well, you maybe haven't been thanked before shopping in a store. So we're very excited about that.
Well, and again, it makes people feel good. It makes the business owners feel good. You know, there's just a lot of reasons why, again, that local commerce is so important. We often think of the entire Uinta Basin as our shopping area, as well as where we draw our customers from. And I think that's what makes the Uinta Basin special, is we do have that cohesiveness, that friendship. We enjoy going to restaurants outside of our area. Now, we've been doing some ribbon cuttings like crazy, Devin.
Oh, yes.
And thank goodness for you. You're always there at most of them. We have one coming up this week at Aaron's Furniture. I believe that our City Park Pizza in Mighton in a couple of weeks is doing one. They added on a beautiful dining room and an ice cream shop.
Yep.
So we've had some others. What other ones come to mind? We had our 2 hotels we've done ribbon cuttings for in Ballard.
That's correct. Yeah, some of the ribbon cuttings that have been really exciting was the one actually at Holly Transportation.
Yes.
That we were able to do, and the exciting technology they're bringing to the transportation industry. I think the most important part is you get a lot of the owners that come from other states to these ribbon cuttings, and you get to talk with them and tell them how much you appreciate them having their business in your community. And that's not something you get all the time, to talk to the big head person out of state. And so that's the funnest part about ribbon cuttings for me, is talking to them.
It really is. And like you said, there's that appreciation that comes. That's why, of course, earlier on one of our other segments, we had the Rotary Club. So the Rotary Club, the Chamber, the Roosevelt Business Alliance, we just work hand in hand. We're always representing each other at meetings.
Yep.
And we're there because we know that together we're stronger. And again, I want to give a lot of credit to our city and county leaders, whether that be in Duchesne City, Roosevelt City, Mighton City, Altamont. And while I'm talking about cities, I got to talk about our Duchesne football team. Of course, I think we're 46 and counting on wins.
Yep.
But you know, it's all about communities. It's about that friendship. But again, we want to remind you, when you're shopping in Roosevelt at the first of the year, don't be surprised if somebody walks up and gives you a very special thank you for coming to the community of Roosevelt to shop. Devin, thanks for your hard work.
Thank you.
And for all that you do for our community. You're new to Duchesne County, but but we're sure glad you're here. And that's it for Chamber Zone. Time goes so quickly. Please join us next time right here on VTV Channel 6.